Hello guys, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. This is my weekly crypto mining update on my KS A6, Ice River A6, and also all of my GPU mining farm. So let's start with updating prices. So I just updated the prices for my majority of my coins that I mine and stuff, or mined before, so I could keep track. And in blue, it's just showed up the one that reached goal. So like a Solana, that's not the coin I mine, but the coin I purchased. So it's kind of the goal was 110 and it's already 113. Will it go higher? I don't know, but it's a good price, possibly to sell some. Also, Lithium went to the point mark that I had, 2.6, so it's probably have way to go, and so is Ethereum. So we're probably just gonna put the new points like 115, so we can watch this if it's gonna go up, because of just Bitcoin went over $50,000 today. Can you believe, guys? So let's set the new marks for these coins, and let's go and look at the last week mining. So from February 5th to February 11th, first of all, Kaspa. So I'll have to scroll it so you guys have same screen that I have. So starting Monday through Sunday, we had from 1600 coins to 1500 coin by the end of the week. Obviously, hash rate increased about 7 pentahash this week alone. So roughly 1 pentahash per a day. That's crazy, right? So anyways, and then we also have on the 6th, the block reduction. I haven't marked that, should mark this, as that's where the day of block reduction rewards. So from 137 something we went to all the way to 130.81, and average hash rate of the network around 170 plus minus. It was a little bit lower today, it's like 169, but overall it's hovering around 170. I think some miners gets on test, and new miners, especially those bigger ones, and so the hash rate goes up and then goes down as it's probably gonna get ready to be shipped. So now let's take a look. Obviously nothing gets shipped now for 2 weeks until February 17 or 18, I believe, until the new year, Chinese New Year is over. So we are been doing pretty stable, but yes, we the drop is about 30 something Kaspa, a little less than 30 Kaspa per day for all of these miners. And I have again, I have 5 now KS0s, because one I lost one, basically it's got bricked, so it's not mineable anymore for me. And I have 7 KS0PRO, and now I added 2 more KS0PRO that is gonna be on solar. So the number 8 and number 9, I'm gonna put them together on the same pool, so they're all, then I know they're both solar miners for me. Okay, so they're strictly on solar, and I try them run 24/7 solar only. So I have panels, have batteries, and I'll talk about capacity of those batteries that needs to run just this 2 KS0PRO. It's insane, even though they're just only about 130 watts, and they overclock to 280 and 280L version firmware. So KS3 running at 8800 firmware. KS3L, my first one, this one is actually KS3M. Should just change it so it's not confusing anymore. Basically, with the board, main board is KS3M. It is SKS3M. So this is number 2, and this one is number 1. So what they do is, I put the first one, I tried to overclock the second, it didn't work. So now on the first one I overclocked, and I think been running 3 days, but it's, if you could tell, the clocks are 1200. That's for 6500 clocks, but it was mining first day 65 and then it started dropping. So my average right now 6286, 30-minute average. But what I don't really like is my average on the pool. Let me pull it out. On K1 pool, and that's still keeping at 6.2, so it doesn't go up, and even now the hash rate showing 6.4, 6.09, almost same as I used to have on 6 terahash version. So 6.5, 6500 overclocks kinda I think something slowed down. I may need to restart this miner or reduce to 6250 version, because it uses less power, I believe, and also more efficient in that way, because it's still doing 6200 on the pool. So let's go back to my list then and look at the GPU mine. So that's for Kaspa is pretty much it. After power from 190 to 187, so about $4 drop there in profitability after power for all my Kaspa farm per day, which is not bad, but it's a lot lower what we had before. Even if we go like well, actually in dollar value it was about the same. I want to say about $200, just because the Kaspa price went up 40%. It's from 10 cents to 14 cents. Now it looks a lot more closer to $200 as before, even though in Kaspa we're getting a lot less. It used to be 2200 a day Kaspa, now 1600 a day. It's a big reduction, but because of a value of the Kaspa went up to 14 cents, that's kind of compensate for rewards per day. That's how it works pretty much in this type of coin mining, which is a block reduction is crazy every month. And so we're gonna see this number go down and down and down very, very quickly every month. And plus the hash rate increase will also reduce that by a lot. So now I have GPU mining here, and interestingly I have these coins a price what I was copy every day. I would update this pricing of the coin. So like AIGP, it went from $15 cents all the way to 25 cents. So it's almost 80% or something increase, almost doubled, right? Big jump there. However, it is profitable, but I'm probably not gonna mine. I have some coins that I'm gonna watch the price and sell as it reaches back to the price where I start mining at. It just because it's on the NVIDIA GPU, I don't think it's worth, overheating, and it generates a lot of heat, use a lot more power. And my graph here shows that on AIPG, I'm gonna be making less money than if I mine all lithium. So really for me, it's not worth it, because this updated chart for me. So like a lithium 32. AGP 19, Pyron 22, and 16. So my choice is between these two for now. But AIPG is a great coin, probably if you have. And Chlor coin is if you mining on AMD cards, I believe, right? So for my NVIDIA, I'm gonna stick with the lithium for now and Pyron, which lithium uses a lot less power, and then Coulson uses even less, but it's not as profitable right now, so I'm probably not gonna go to that for now. So let's look what we've got. So lithium, obviously, network went up. So from 20 coins per day, I went down to 18 by the end of the week. And for Pyron is opposite, from 600 to 923. just because the price of Pyron went down so much. So we went from all the way from 3.3 cents to 2.3. The huge drop, almost 40% drop, right? So that's increased. It's reduced the hash rate of the network as everybody went probably away, but I am receiving more coins, and in the compensation wise, it's about the same $3. But look at the beginning of the week. Now I am negative because the price of coin changed, and because I didn't sell that at that time. Now after power, I'm pretty much losing like $3, $1.50 there. But by the end of the week, it start, getting more coins, so it's kind of compensated. So the whole week I made only $4 after power on 47 GPU, which is crazy, almost nothing, right? If we go a couple weeks back now, it looks even worse for Pyron, just because the price dropping. So gonna watch the price of Pyron coin, see how it's gonna go, and hopefully we'll see a little bit of the back where I started from 3.9 cents. Now it's almost half, 50%, more than, probably around 50% down now. So it needs to be 3.9 cents in order for me to just break even and make money on mining. And there, my sell point like to start at 5 cents, but we'll see how I will perform. Nobody knows, but we hope that this coin's gonna perform, because it's mineable now heavily on GPUs. And what else there? Overall, XPB coin also dropped in price from 23 cents to 18 cents. It's a pretty huge drop there. So in rewards, obviously, start getting less, but that's not exactly why, because my Just Miner, I switched to the other room and it's disconnected from network a little bit here, but supposed to probably get a little bit of more of the those coins together. But in average it's about $4, I think, and throughout the week it's $28 on one Just Miner X16Q and one X41U, which you put them together on the same wallet mining. So that's gonna probably be it for my weekly mining update. So overall it went from $213 after power for entire farm with Kaspa miners A6 to $207 a day, which but $7 a day drop, right? $6, around $6, a little less. So let's take a look at these two little guys. So now my solar, two of these miners, strictly on solar, number 8 and number 9. So this runs at 286 gigahash version. I'm sorry, it's 280 GL version overclocks, and it's slightly lower. It's on the pool, it shows around 270. For some reason here on mining tool, Ice River monitor tool, it's about 268 average. This one runs on 280G. It didn't take 280 GL, so 280G performs actually a lot better, 290G, and it runs well, for the power consumption, this uses at 12 volts 133 watts, and 280G 120 watts, but it performs a little lower by 10 giga hash, I think, lower than it's supposed to. So I may need to switch. I just don't want to use more power at this point, simply because I need to show you guys my power consumption is insane. So basically I am using forecasted 6.5 kilowatt of power just for every single day for my just 2 KS0PRO. This is the insane. It's about 3.25, right? 325 kilowatt a day for each of these KS0PRO. So now the solar production is 5.6 kilowatt for me, and we don't have a full sun yet. It's been sunny, little clouds, so I hope I'm gonna make about 6.5 kilowatts. I should have another panel, solar panel should come in, and in order to compensate and run throughout the night for all this, so there is no more solar like here, so all this night I have to use battery only, and my battery capacity is only I believe 3.5 kilowatts. So to stay throughout the night, probably short. So the battery right now 67%, and it's discharging at 261 watt. So if we do simple math here, 261 watt times 24, that's where that number 6.26, 6.3 kilowatts. So their system estimated about 6.5 kilowatts, so some extra probably usage of the system throughout the day. So they're roughly an extra 200 watts used by equipment, most likely. So that's what we need to account for when you do solar. So it's not just simply calculation of your battery panels and all. There is a lot of losses. Even though I'm not using inverter, it's just directly connected to the battery 12 volt, which uses only the power of the battery without any conversation through the inverter and back through the power supply. So I'm saving about 20% probably each way. Even high efficiency inverter at 90%, you still are losing 10% one end and 10% the other end. So at least 25% of the energy saving just by connecting directly to the battery 12 volt system and mining with that 12 volt without any conversation. So that's what's nice about this miner. That's why I decided to go and test it out on solar. So I'm gonna add this one more solar panel, and my battery should come probably by end of the week, another 200 amp, and this way I'll be able to totally sustain on the solar only, hopefully for throughout the rest of the time. If it's all runs together pretty quickly, pretty smooth, I'll update you guys and we'll see how this solar performance. Now I'm using the separate pool, which I'm gonna track from the beginning, basically, right? I'm gonna use this whole solar setup here, and you guys gonna see only my solar miner, which is here, workers, and the payments and payout statistics. So it's completely brand new account. It will only have my solar miner, so I'm gonna add the second one in the same pool, number 8, and see this one is performing at 291 gigahash 24 rate, and I'll add the second one. We'll see what it gets in average. So hopefully I'm gonna see about 560, roughly 560, 570 gigahash, probably around 560, because both of them 280, and I will see if I can overclock even more to 300 or not, because with 300 I need to use more power for even cooling down the system. Right now the fan's running on the lower speed, which is sufficient enough, and you can see that the temperatures are great all throughout these miners. Using what I'm using is just a one side of Fruition design. I'm gonna take this is the video from the back of my cameras, and you could only see there on the video like the back side of my miners, right? So I could see the lights are on, everything is mining, and that's Fruition design kit connected there, right? So, and then the second one is my meters, power meter. So that's 120 watts here on one and 30 watts on the other one. It's hard to see. I already used to this meters here on this camera, so I can watch the power consumption on each of the miner. Have to remove this wire in front. I don't know what happened there. And I'm gonna do some adjustment. After I receive the battery, I'll have to put everything on the board. All of that mining hardware right now is a mess, because I just simply been adding little things just to kind of trigger different things. So it's a lot of testing going on. So I need to put my charge controller, everything together on one board. I have all the wiring already. Everything came in. I got all the shipment of that stuff to put together and hopefully get that finish that solar setup so we can track it out and see how we're doing it. It's been almost a week now, right? It says we start with one miner, so we did 142 solar Kaspa, so we can call that solar Kaspas here. Alright guys, so thanks for watching. Hope this video came out pretty long already, so we'll see you on the next one.